is Phia. I'm 17 years old and this is my story. Last year, God took me through a very interesting season and journey that was life-changing and changed me as a person. I discovered what it really meant when I say that I trust God with everything. On 23 June 2016, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma stage 4. But God gave me a promise out of His Word, Psalm 41, verse 1 to 4, but especially verse 3, and it says that the Lord nurses them when they are sick and restores them to health. So I just knew that God will heal me and will restore me. And I remember before I was diagnosed, one of my really good friends came to our house and prayed for me. And before he came, God told him that I'm not just going to experience outer healing, but inner healing as well. And a couple of breakthroughs happened after I started to forgive people in my life, so that I could be set free and they as well. I also had to let go of certain things, such as always wanted to be in control and trying to fix everybody's problems, because in that season I only needed to trust God and just focus on Him. In Ephesians 4 verse 26 it says, "In your anger do not sin, do not let the sun go down while you are still angry." So I just discovered I can't sleep before I haven't forgiven people in my life, and that changed my routine daily from then on. And the power of prayer just got a new meaning in my life, because the days that I could not pray and I really needed prayer, I just asked people to pray and they did. And that is the number one thing that just pulled me through till the end. And our family really felt the body of Christ standing up around us. God used people left and right in every single way. For example, at one point, God used people to prepare food for us for 4 weeks while I was in the hospital. So my mom didn't have to worry about anything else, just working and driving to the hospital and just being there for me. And after my 4th chemo last year, we received the news that a miracle happened. The PET scan showed that the cancer was gone and the doctors couldn't find any left. So then I really started believing and hoping that I would only need 6 chemos instead of 12. But God had a different plan, and He says that His ways are higher than ours and His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. So after a while, I just discovered that I'm not going to the hospital for me anymore, but I'm going for Him because He wants to use me there. This journey really brought our family together in prayer and in unity. We discovered that God's love and grace has no limits. His love endures forever. His grace is new every morning. And if we can only have the faith of a mustard seed, we can say to the mountain, "Move," and it shall. I had my last chemo on 29 November 2016. Then I had to go for a PET scan early this year to see whether all the cancer is gone or not. I went through a very rough time in that time because I really hoped and prayed that God's will for my life is the same as my heart's desire to be healthy again. But through this, I also learned that God's will a lot of the times are different than ours. So I just prayed that His will is also my heart's desire. And today I sit here 100% cancer-free and in remission. And I'm so grateful because of God's grace. I know in the end God will always get the glory, no matter how the circumstances might look. And God is my friend, my dad, my teacher when He helped me through my grade 11 end exam while I was still busy with chemo, and my healer, of course. God can do anything, and more than we can ever think or imagine. But we must have faith in the one who gives us life and who makes our hearts beat. He is good, He is grace, He is love, He is God, the true God, Jesus Christ.